days to come and carry us like wind in our sails.
Good morning! It's a little humid out. If you just so happen to be new around here, we are Brad and Rach, and we live in St. Mary's, Georgia, where it's humid. It's about 9 a.m. Idalia is just now like reaching the coast of Florida. We are getting just a little bit of the outskirts currently. The latest forecast kind of has it going more north of where we're located, thankfully. We've had some pretty strong winds already, like our neighbor has a big old limb on his garage roof, and I'm just kind of outside assessing to see if there's been any damage here, but I don't see any like limbs down or anything yet. We did lose power for like 10 seconds this morning at around 7 o'clock, which luckily it happened right at 7 because the babies were like already like almost awake, and so like losing their sound machines didn't really affect their sleep, so that's a good thing. And yeah, so looking around in the yard, doesn't look like we have any debris or damage or anything. You want to play in the water? Yeah. So yeah, so far so good, but the real test is going to come around 2 o'clock, it sounds like. That's one of the things that I'll miss about our Missouri house, is that our utility lines were buried rather than, you know, above ground like it is here. I mean, here it seems like if you sneeze, you lose power, whereas in Missouri, it was really rare for us to lose power. Of course, we did lose power on Berend Lyndle's birthday, and of course we were supposed to be hosting their birthday party, and that's like literally out of the 5 years that we lived there, that was the one and only day that we actually lost power for, you know, more than say like 20 minutes. But yeah, so you can see our neighbor on the garage there has a limb down, and she works for the Red Cross, so I can guarantee she's really busy today.
The babies are down and we're doing a little homeschool. I'm kind of flipping around in the curriculum like I talked about yesterday. And so today, we're starting our science unit today with wind. And it's actually really cool. So the book that we're using talks about wind, and it has you go outside and like feel the wind, and we talk about why wind is important. And it's a very, very good day to feel the wind because we have a hurricane not far from us, so it's very windy. Very easy to appreciate the feeling of wind. And ooh, it is. It's coming in kind of in.
Can you hold it?
I got it. All right, go on out. Oh, it's very humid.
I don't have shoes.
It feels a bit humid. You don't need shoes if we just stay on the sidewalk. Yeah, so there's like times where it gets really windy and then it dies down, and then it gets really windy. Good grief.
It's not very windy. But that's a lot.
There are gusts of 40-mile-an-hour winds. So look at the Spanish moss. See how it's moving and the trees are moving? And you can kind of hear the wind moving through the trees. There's a big gust. Our guest teacher for today has stepped in. We got all of our lessons done, and now since Daddy's home,
Wait, watch this.
you guys have a special unit on.
I made this all by myself. Can I try?
Very nice.
Not off topic at all.
It looks like an old army gas mask.
Good segue.
Mommy, can I have this on me?
Sure.
Sit down and shut your mouth. School is starting.
He's a military instructor. Mm-hmm.
That's what my Army drill instructor at boot camp sounded like.
I'm sure that would go over real well.
Eloise Elizabeth, you sit down and you get on your chair and you give me 10 push-ups too.
All right, let me get your fox mask cut out.
No, it has this tape on it.
Well, do you want eye holes so you can see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cut on the
better do that.
so I can see.
Okay.
Oh,
About a square.
4.
4. What has 5 sides?
Hexagon. Pentagon.
Close.
No.
A five-degon.
Pentagon.
No.
What's a Pentagon?
It starts with a P.
Pentagon.
Pentagon.
I said it too. I said Pentagon.
While I'm in Washington, D.C., I get to tour the Pentagon. Look at the shape of the building.
It's a Pentagon, Daddy. That's a Pentagon.
Yeah, look, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. That's
It's
the
a
Pentagon.
Pentagon.
Now, do you guys know what the Pentagon is?
A Pentagon.
I know, but the Pentagon building in Washington, D.C., do you know what that is?
A Pentagon building.
It's the headquarters of the Department of Defense.
Cool.
I know.
You get to go.
I get to go. I'm going to be in that building taking a tour.
That's awesome.
I know. That's the headquarters of the Department of Defense. Now, the Department of Defense, have you ever heard of that before?
No.
No. So there's different branches.
What's branches?
Yeah, so branches of the military. Do you know what branch of the military I'm in?
No.
What does Daddy do for work? Where does he go?
Where do I go?
You go to work.
Yes. Where at?
What's he do?
Bear?
Work.
What do I do for work?
Make money. Yeah, make money.
Yes, I do make money. Doing what? How do I make money?
Doing jobs.
Yeah. What job do I have?
An eye doctor.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
For
a
who?
job. For people
In the military.
in the military.
What branch of the military?
What branch is
Am I in the Air Force? Am I in the Navy? Am I in the Army?
Navy.
Yes.
Navy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So the Pentagon, there's
Daddy, I said yes too.
a part of the Pentagon where the headquarters, it's called BUMED.
Wow.
They're the head of Navy medicine. They have an office there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I know. All right, so what are... Just when you think you're out of the woods, it is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We have a problem. The garage loft, aka Aunt Lala's apartment, had a tree fell on it, unfortunately. So I'm walking to the back. Let me wipe this camera off. I'm at the back of the garage, and we got a big old branch. Actually, it's probably the whole tree that fell on it. So that stinks. Let's get it from the other angle. I'm walking around the side here, and good thing Lala's Corvette is parked in the garage, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're on the other side of the garage here. Obviously we're gonna need to wipe the camera again. On the inside, obviously in Lala's bathroom here, we got all the cats. Hi cats! Ada says hello. She got a new litter robot. Okay, so yeah. This is not good. Dang. What's that? Is that a piece of the tree? So, obviously it could be a heck of a lot worse. But that stinks. It really stinks.